Right, all right, all right. It says make a lot of noise, keep the bears away. Let's go head on down the path. Woohoo! All right, another day, another dollar. Let's we're gonna do some more geocaching today. Looks fun. We'll come back up to the trail. This is kind of where we were the other day when we first got here, but this is the other side of the trail, and it's nothing like coming to the trail where it says bear frequent this area. So hopefully this video won't be one of our last as we go into bear country. Let's check it out. Ooh, found it.
Another great place to hide a geocache.
One down, moving on to the next one. All right, so it says something about rocks, something about a cave, something about our dwelling. We're looking at places that seem like they'd be, I mean, there's rocks everywhere, so we're gonna start looking around. Seems to be a little intimidating. Of course, now we're in the area of the thing that's all solid rocks, but we're being told that the next one, which by the way has a name of evil, which is never a good sign, is somewhere down this mountain. Anyway, check it out. Let's go. It wasn't quite as evil as we thought. We laid our hands on it, but hey, 2 sets of eyes always help. Nice hide. They're all about 0.1 miles, so we're gonna head to the next one. All right, so we see these rocks. Now this is what you're looking for with the geocache. Things that don't quite look like they belong there naturally. And so here beside this stump, we got 3 rocks that are nicely placed and obviously, boom, underneath. So these are the type of containers you'll see. We're finding a lot of these types. There's a couple types we see. Oh, look, one of those painted rocks.
Sorry.
Dropping pieces.
Rocks, lots of painted rocks.
Little Tupperware container with all kinds of neat swag in it. All right, we'll sign the log and move along. All right, so here's a neat little thing, and then people do this. If you're new to geocaching, you may not pick up on this until you get a little further into it, but people name the caches after surrounding the area. Sometimes it's a hint, sometimes it's kind of cool. This one is entitled Rock, Log, Rock, Stump, Rock, Stump. And if you notice here, we got a rock, a log, a rock, a stump, another rock, and another stump. So we're in the right place. Let's check it out. A little tip for anyone that might be a newbie. These, what are these called? Lock and snap containers? Lock and lock. You see these like little, I don't know, I'd always call them little Tupperware things, but obviously that's a real name. These little containers with these little locks on the side. A lot of the ones we've seen on the trail today and previous days are these, and they're really good because they lock tight. They got a rubber gasket around them so they keep out the moisture, and I've seen a lot of them out there, especially on this trail, but a lot of them just around town. So if you're new to these and you hear them, it's got a container, then you know what you're looking for. It's these kind of little plastic lock containers. Great stuff. On this one, they're telling us pretty good hints. They're telling us it's a little blue bison tube in plain sight. So we're looking for it. If you see it on the camera, please scream out. We'll show you what a bison tube looks like for those of you who may not be aware, because they are very common. these you tend to just unscrew from their security because they're secured by the top, and then you unscrew them and you end up with this little metal tube of various colors. They could have made it harder and they have camouflage ones, and they're really tough. All that's usually in these is a little log, and we sign the log and we screw it back on. There's your pin. So this will be the last one. It's going to be medium-sized ammo can. We get to show you one of those. Let's go find it. All right, so this is the one. It tells us it's an ammo can, medium. Now, in looking around the area here, my first instinct as a beginner geocacher is these 4 trees. But there are lots of rocks here. This is the end of a trail. It gets really rocky. We're gonna take a look around. All right, so I was overthinking it. That tree's still a good place. There were a lot of places down there on the side of the hill. Turns out we didn't have to go that far off the path. It was in the rocks. My wife spotted it. Way to go. So this, my friends, is an ammo can. This would be considered, I guess like they say, medium. Some of them are quite bigger. They can hold bigger weapons, bullets. These are very common way out in the woods. Places that are big enough to hide them, like where we're at. So, we found it, we shall sign the log and place it back. Alright, so since this is a big ammo can, we're going to put some swag in here. Got this neat little nail puzzle. Been looking for a place big enough to put that. And we're going to drop a trackable, also known as a TB travel bug trackable. This is Signal the Frog. He is the mascot of geocaching. You'll see him and his little symbol everywhere. This is a trackable, has a number on the back of it here that you can track if you're not familiar with these. We dropped this here since this is the end of the trail, and it's going to take somebody real effort to get all the way up here to get this. We did one further on the other side of the trail too, so we're going to drop one here because this is the end of the trail, hard to get to, and you really have to want it. So put this in the box down here, and then we'll close it up.
We're geocaching in the mountains, and my husband decided he wanted to go way down there. Even if I could see him from here, he's like way down there looking for a geocache. Oh, there. Look, it's Bigfoot. I see a sighting of a person in a blue coat. There it is. Looks just like those Bigfoot videos.